Marcos, turn that intro down, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, you okay, dude?
Wow. Bark off is bothering me all.
Man, it's flaring up again, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Leroy, can you hand me a Celsius? Maybe that'll help me out.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew chip. Where is our dancing starfish? That's supposed to be on the screen right now.
You did order that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Leroy's the king of hey, remember that bit I asked for 7 months ago?
It's true.
Yeah, why I can't get no love?
Where are my bits?
It's fair. It's fair. Man.
Where are my bits?
Man needs what he needs.
Yeah. Every time we play the Panthers music, we supposed to have a dancing starfish.
Oh, dude. What a night. What a night.
Can I just tell you, even with all that, even with the 2-goal lead, when they scored with like 45 seconds left, I'm like, I can't get up. I cannot get up.
Nobody move. I'm just frozen here.
Because hockey, right? You can't tell me you're like, oh, we got this with a minute left.
There was a good feeling, though, when they had him stuck up against the boards at the end. You're like, oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Nobody move.
It's going to go. Oh. And by the way, kiss my ass, Chris Kreider. I mean, honestly, this guy is so full of himself. He's been sitting there. He's smooching the glass after his little shorty. Enough of his ass already. I cannot. He can go there right with Marchand and that Frankenstein freak they put on skates, and they can get the hell out of here. One more way, sending those Ice Mecca bros home.
Am I the only one, or does it always seem like the other team scores a shorthanded goal against the Panthers?
I thought you would have done research on it last night.
No. What?
Okay.
Like even Marcos laughed.
You could look it up. You'd be like, is it me? Because I think I feel like when he texted us that last night, he's assuming we're gonna go look it up. Because
listen. Sometimes I say things not for somebody to look up the fact, but sometimes you just get a feeling. It's like, damn, we always seem like we're getting a shorty scored against.
It was
us.
very annoying for sure. And especially to happen to him, first, he's snatching Kachuk's mouthpiece. Now he scored shorties, and he's like, thinks that he's just won the whole damn thing. So it feels really good. I've really grown. The thing about this is your dislike grows with every game for these guys. And I'm sick of Shesterkin too. I'm ready to with him.
Panthers fans, I don't care about the Mecca bro. But there better not be one moment of that game where you can hear a pin drop. This is to go to the Stanley Cup Finals.
This is serious business.
We ain't the Mecca, bro, because it got quiet up in there.
Like a bunch of church mice there, dude.
Yes.
Should have thrown them on the ice too.
No.
I did like though. There. Who was it? McDonough on the call. I got legit bark off. It's get me, dude. I did like him being like, now they're saying let's go Rangers, but it's half-hearted. I was like, whoa.
Hey,
they don't mean it.
Can I just say something? I'm not a hockey guru, but going over there a couple of times, I'm familiar with most of the players, right? If a name flashes across the screen, I'm gonna pretty much have heard of him. Who's this Oksuna guy?
Huh?
For the Panthers.
Okposo?
I think so. It was a name I hadn't
There's
seen.
nobody on the Panthers named Oksuno. I'll tell you that much. So I don't know
who.
Okpono.
All I know is the first time I saw him, he ended up with a penalty.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm just saying. I thought I was up on my Panthers players.
Apparently not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you said somebody I've never heard of right now. And
what's his name?
Okposo, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Not Okzuna.
He hasn't played much, right?
He's been playing more this series. He's been playing more. He's a savvy vet. Been around. They brought him in little vet presence during the regular season.
Long
they
enough
brought him in,
say,
add some more experience.
Yeah, he was in long enough for me to say, who is that? Oh, penalty.
All right.
I did the research, Leroy. During the 2023-24 season, the Florida Panthers gave up 9 opposing shorthanded goals. The league leader, the Montreal Canadiens, gave up 12. So we were in the top 10 and closer to 10.
Okay, so I wasn't far. Yeah, it happened.
I think you were just frustrated.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, we've seen 3 in the last 2 games, right? I feel like we've seen.
Yeah.
I think there's been 2 in the series.
Oh, okay. And that's 2 more than I need to see.
I think it's 2 in the series, 3 in the playoffs. I think is that. I'm pretty sure they said that after Leroy texted it last night, and I was like, that doesn't seem like that many.
Does the hand one man advantage mean anything to these hockey players?
No. I mean, I think the thing with yesterday, it definitely felt like a less tight game than the other ones. Like guys were going for it a lot more.
And here's the other thing: when the Panthers get the puck in their end, it seems like it never leaves. Like they go, or like I've never seen a team where they say. I remember them saying this last night. The New York Rangers haven't had a shot on goal in 7 minutes.
Yep.
Right? And holy smokes.
They've done a great job of it. That's been the thing. And you've seen, obviously, the shot advantage has definitely dipped in the Panthers' favor in a big way. And has felt very much like they've controlled the series. New York came out guns blazing yesterday. I mean, their first period, obviously, I'm sure they were juiced up going into that building. But the thing that you like about the Cats is just like every third period, they feel like they've worn your ass out.
That is true. Like. Everybody looks tired. Man, which is amazing how they could ever lose an overtime game, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like that's the sport. Weird ass.
Right? No, I know.
That's the sport. You got Anton Lundell's winner yesterday, Marcos. The thing that really broke open the dam before they got an empty netter to go up 2 in the third period. Finn for the win, dude. Anton Lundell, handsome, goes up 2-1 for the Cats.
Right side for Roslovic. He whips it on net. A right pad save made by Bobrovsky, and the rebound is taken out of harm's way. Luostarinen then on for Lundell. Left side of the circle. Lundell a shot, and he scores! Anton Lundell gives the Panthers their first lead of the night. He lets it rip out of the left circle. It's 2-1 with 9:38 to play here in the third.
Oh, big goal for baby Barkey.
Was that early for them to go empty net?
They did. I thought so. I thought, especially just because I just feel like in a weird way, Igor Shesterkin is in a weird way. Like he feels like all the momentum they get and really got the fans into it
is
anytime he makes a good save. So it did feel a little bit early, but it was also like, when Bennett gets that puck, dude, I mean, like you just, oh no, you could feel Madison Square Garden, just the heart drop from their throats because over and they got their cute little deflection there at the end to make it more respectable.
Another deflection.
We know what it is. God. We know what it is, dude.
I may or may not have already been building my case as that late deflection went in because it was right. I had said nothing the whole game,
right,
to avoid any accusations of mushery.
Appreciated.
The one time I did, we went up 3-1 seconds after I sent the text message. He scored that goal, and I immediately went, okay, well, technically J-Fig texted after me, and then Leroy texted after me too. And if you look at the time of the goal in comparison to the time of the text, that's how nervous I was for that last 45 seconds.
No, not as nervous as me, dude.
Easy peasy, dude.
Did you end up going to the watch party, or did you watch it from home?
No, I watched it from home. Hey, and that little baby looks like Aaron Feld.
A little bit, yeah.
Baby. Yeah, when he was like, it's Friday!
So the Panthers win 3-2 yesterday. Your game winner there, Anton Lundell put him up. Sam Bennett with the empty netter. You got that one from Doug Plagens yesterday to put the Cats up 3-1?
Around it goes. Kachuk, far side, a bounce by him. The Rangers will try and set up shop. A pass here to the near side, got away, and Luostarinen taps it out to center. Battle for it here on the near boards. Zibanejad. Bennett took it away. Bennett to the offensive end, makes a move. Bennett near circle, a shot, and he scores on the open net. Sam Bennett gives the Panthers a 3-1 lead with 1:52 to play here in the third.
Still nervous. I was still nervous.
Were you? I wasn't nervous.
Yeah, no, because hockey,
really
man,
wasn't nervous
hockey
anytime
has,
in the
listen, this sport has scarred me. Watching so much hockey this year and watching so much of the Panthers with all the crazy things that have happened at the end of games and in overtimes. I like you.
But that's only been this series. I mean, they really like they had that obviously in going down 2-1 in this series, but I mean, the Panthers they have just an odd control over all of this stuff.
You know what it is? It's we make fun of Paul Maurice, but that's exactly how to say no. Look, we've done some good things there, and they got the goal there, and but for the most part, I thought we controlled the puck, and I thought, and you're like, he's right, but why do I feel so in all these games when I know the Panthers are controlling the puck? I know they have the puck most of the game.
Like, because you could have they're sitting there whining about the ice the entire time. They're like,
oh man. Can I just tell you?
Sean, it's colder in here.
That puck was bouncing around like nobody's business, right?
I don't understand. Like, is it terrible in New York now? Well, like, why is their ice terrible? They don't have the Knicks playing. So
no, because here's what happens. It's a temporary, like it's almost like a temporary thing to where sometimes the ice isn't as
so
hard.
Who's ruining the ice? Billy Joel? Like, what else do they got going on?
No, they got a lot of it's just like
fix your ice, dude.
I mean, fix your ice,
here.
fix your field.
You know what? You know what? Do me a favor, New York. You won't have to worry about it this year, but just do me the solid. Next year, fix your ice, dude.
How can you fix it when you have a lot of other events there?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Dumbass sphere that James Dolan owns.
I got to tell you what's crazy. In hot ass Florida, we don't hear these complaints.
Yeah, we're a real organization.
Real organization, dude.
All right. Florida fix the humidity. No can do. Holy
like, imagine that. Imagine multiple.
I'm honestly surprised that we are able to it doesn't seep through the building because it's so hot. Yeah, I don't even know how it's possible.
And keep in mind, you're right on the Everglades, so all that moisture is just right there.
Sometimes I'm surprised a Burmese python doesn't just slither out onto the ice.
Oh no, they're cold-blooded. They die, right?
They wouldn't die, but I think they'd be like
snakes on the ice after a win.
No, we have rats, dude. Idiot.
Snakes and rats on the ice. Well, they'd eat. Well, that wouldn't go well for the rats.
No. -1 for killing our mascot.
-1.
You're upsetting horny Victor E. Rat.
So yeah, we got Saturday. We got Saturday.
Saturday closeout night, baby.
Right.
Saturday's closeout night. Closeout night, and then what is it?
Oh, there you go. Somebody just said it.
What?
Their ice is elevated, so it means there's a layer underneath. So there's air underneath it, and ours is flat on the ground.
Listen, you would think that they would, they fancy themselves hockey fans up there. You think they would take care of their ice, but they don't.
Nope, not our problem.
Bums. Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
Got a puck bouncing around like a damn basketball.
Oh,
sick of these places, dude. They get this lore. Lambeau Field, Arrowhead Stadium, the Mecca. They're all bums, dude.
Lambeau Field
Stadium.
That crap is fun. Oh my god, you talk about an event. They ain't got nothing else to do there.
True. Green Bay.
Well, we'll take a quick break. We'll hear from some of the key parties in this one. Paul Maurice, Barkey, Lundell, Bob.
Bob.
Oopsies. Everybody.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When I went back to Cleveland and played for Minnesota, I got cheered like I was a Brown.
We'll cheer for him in the regular season. No
It
friends.
was a weird thing.
No friends. No goals.
He still scares the hell out of me though, because every time he gets, I'm like, oh no.
Oh yeah, even Maurice was talking about this yesterday. He goes like, listen, I can't figure out how to stop the guy.
Yeah.
Enough of them already. Wish him well, but enough of them. If you got cat fever, 305-567-0560. Let's hear from some of the parties.
What am I gonna do when it's Panther?
Hmm?
I've already drank my Celsius.
I could do the Celsius read now. Like, we don't have to do it when we do it. You want me to do this? Cat talk here brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a part of your play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of
your Florida Panthers. Go get one of these right here.
Leroy.
That strawberry watermelon. Yeah.
George Gibson.
This is the anti-intangible drink right here. Strawberry and watermelon. Look here.
Looks refreshing.
Refreshing. I needed something to pick me up because I couldn't go to sleep last night. Woo.
Let's hear from Anton Lundell. Whether you call him Baby Barkov, whether you call him the finisher, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, I see what you did there.
He's good. This kid, he's good. Blonde hair, handsome dude. Sitting there with ESPN afterwards. Here he was on giving the Cats the lead for good.
Anton, when you were 13, you and your family came from vacation Finland to New York, and you toured Madison Square Garden. Could you have imagined that moment back then?
No. This would have been my wildest dream to ever even play in NHL and I mean to play in playoffs and conference finals. So I mean, can't get much better than this.
You guys now have the New York Rangers, the President's Trophy winners, on the brink of elimination. How big was this win?
Huge win. But obviously the series still open. You know, we have one more win to go. So I mean, now we're gonna rest, look at some video, and go again in a couple of days.
What stands out about the way you guys played that third period?
Just felt like we knew exactly how to play. We didn't give too much. I mean, obviously they're always gonna get some chances, but Bob was great. We played really good as a team. We battled really hard. So we made it hard for them, and we're lucky to get one goal and get the win.
What was your feeling when your goal went in?
Unreal, you know. You always want to score in big games, and I was happy that it went in.
What's it going to take to close them out in Game 6 in Florida?
It's going to be a new challenge, you know. Everything starts from zero, and we know they're going to come with all energy, and we wanna match that. You know, we wanna be ready when the game starts, and play a full good 60 minutes.
There you go. Anton Lundell with ESPN's Emily Kaplan after.
You know what's crazy?
Hmm?
Like, these hockey players from all over the world, if you never hear them talk, sometimes the accent catches you off guard, right? Like, I know he's Finnish, but I'm not familiar with the accent, and then I hear it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I like that.
It happens. Well, I'm a little accustomed to it because of golf. Because, golfers are from all over the world. So
Sure.
When they interview them, you're like,
560, you're on the air.
Hey, I wasn't feeling good today. I had to call in again. I'm about to get fired, dude.
What's your name, buddy?
I keep on calling in.
What's your name?
My name is Christian.
Hey, Christian, man. I'm sorry, not feeling good.
Sorry about that,
what do you
Bar coughing all night.
You keep bar coughing all night?
I've been hearing that going
Yeah,
on.
so-
bar coughing, dude, kachucking, shirking,
What-
whatever that is.
all night.
Hey, that last one. Hey, he got to get a +1 for that.
That's great.
He got to get a +1 for that.
Caller.
Hey, yeah, that.
You got that Joe Rose drop of it. Oh! That's what it was. Oh man, if you got cat fever, 305-567-0560. We want to know. There's a pandemic out there. We want to make sure everybody's okay. So let us know how you're dealing with your cat fever.
Can I just say this?
Sure.
I watched a little bit of that in between periods. I watched that Denver, Minnesota game.
Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Dallas, yeah. And I want one.
You want a Luka?
Or a Kyrie. Like, come on. These two, and wait, let me be clear. They're the elite of the elite. So I'm not, but what I'm saying is that they got two guys. They've done they've done something nobody's done. Scored 30. Both scored 30 3 times. But like, you don't watch these games and see, yeah, our team's missing that.
That our team's missing one of the maybe missing the best player in the NBA?
No. See, I tried to. I hate you.
Why?
You know what the hell I'm saying.
I get it. I've told you, yes, they're two of the prettiest offensive players in the league. Yeah,
no, but I'm saying every team has two of those guys.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to have a Beluga whale down here. Of course.
All right.
I've said that.
Not him. You're not gonna get him.
We'll see.
Isn't it weird though? Here's what I love about sports. When Kyrie got to Dallas, no chance. This will never work. Kyrie is, come on.
Right. But the thing that's funny is it didn't work at first. Like it was
because they just got there. We said the same thing about Paul Maurice.
Okay. But the thing that was interesting about it is like Kyrie
had a past that we.
Well, he was kind of on a run of stinkers.
Right.
Like every
No,
place
that's
that
what
he
I'm
went,
saying.
it flamed out.
I can accept people saying that it wasn't going to work with Kyrie based on what Kyrie had done on his previous teams.
Yeah.
Right. So
was he yelling at Snoop last night, Luka?
They were going back and forth. He was, because I mean, look, first of all, because Snoop, I mean, Kyrie was on one last night. I mean, he was getting to the rim, he was making threes, and he just do a little drive-by by Snoop. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah.
Oh man.
Can I just say this?
I'm
gonna say this, and I don't ever want to discredit anybody from winning an award. But I'm gonna say this: NBA voters, NBA in general, y'all keep giving Rudy Gobert the Defensive Player of the Year, and he can't even be on the floor in certain moments of the game.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a problem.
I don't know if anybody can stop Luka, dude. He's ridiculous. Like even seeing Bam against him this year was like, because Bam made it tough even on Joker this year.
Right.
But Luka will just pull up from anywhere. He'll shoot over.
So he doesn't really move fast, but he's moving fast enough. Right.
He's incredible. He's incredible. The pace that he plays at, it's not like Kyrie's not, but I've seen guys bottle up Kyrie. It's just like between the size and everything else, it's just he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
Right.
Because like they're talking about, Jaylen Brown's got the physicality to bother Luka.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop.
I don't think anybody does.
Here's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna start with Jaylen Brown on him. They're gonna start with Jason Tatum because they want size. They want length. Because he'll just shoot over Jaylen Brown. Like, have you guys been watching this dude play?
Jason Tatum versus Luka is going to be a tough one for the
I was
refs.
going to say he's going to shoot
a lot of belly aching.
Oh my God.
Anyway, but we'll get back into them later. I want to hear some more. Let's hear from Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yeah,
he was talking.
I knew you go play Bob. Right? Like you were itching to play. You wanted to play Bob first, didn't you?
Sergey was asked about if Anton Lundell is the next Alexander Barkov, and here's what Bob had to say.
I think every player has a unique skill set and a unique mindset too. So he's going to be Anton Lundell, and he's going to be a superstar too.
Wow. I mean, 22.
That's the other thing that catches me off guard. In most sports, I can pretty much have an idea. Basketball is starting to get me this way because guys are coming into the league so early, right? But hockey, like I lose track of how old these guys are or how young they are, and it catches me off guard. Like,
yeah, well, Paul Maurice was talking last night about him. He's like, it's kind of like the Nico thing, right? Like you play in Finland at 15, you know.
Right.
There's some guy who probably makes cuckoo clocks who's like smoking cigarettes on the ice.
No,
I don't know why I picture Finland like that.
Why?
Cuckoo clocks too.
Wait. Why it's got to be a cuckoo clock?
Make?
I don't even know.
They just make assassin hockey players, apparently.
What is Finland famous for?
Their main export includes
Please be cuckoo clocks.
Cuckoo clocks. Wow, dude,
No.
Crazy. Nah, that's just boring stuff.
Hmm.
Like dairy products, fish. Who cares? Telecommunications equipment.
Really?
Thanks, Finland.
Interesting.
Well, they probably ought to try to do some work with AT&T because their telecommunications sucks.
And just like that, they cut your cord again.
Yeah. No.
Here was you want to hear Paul Maurice get tickled?
Oh my goodness.
Our boy David Dork was boots on the ground at the Mecca yesterday.
Oh, really? Oh,
he was tickling.
when is he coming back? Oh, he ain't gonna be back.
We can have one whenever.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
he's
that.
probably traveling
He's
today.
flying right now. I texted him this morning.
That's what I said. He's traveling.
Here he was tickling Paul Maurice yesterday.
Paul, you guys, according to the stat sheet, had just one giveaway tonight. Is that something that you?
That is awesome.
Is that something?
Just don't tell me Bobrovsky had it.
No. Do you want to know who it was?
Yeah, who was it?
Eki.
Oh, he's out.
Is that something that you guys talked about, or I mean, you were surprised by it? So I don't know if.
No, you know what? And to be fair, I don't follow the qualification of what a giveaway is. There were so many puck battles on the walls that I thought we had control of the puck that we didn't make a play, and it's into their feet, and then they get possession of it. I would count that as a giveaway. I think the change of possession, it's either forced or it's not in some ways. What am I trying to say? I think there's a hell of a lot more giveaways in that game for two coaches, and Ekblad's out.
This is, by the way, reminder.
Yeah, he just reminded us. Oh yeah.
Just for research purposes, it was 11-1 in favor of the Panthers.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yeah.
So that's probably why maybe he wasn't stressing it as much. But I'm sure dude who looks like mafioso with the giant suits over there.
Oh, geez. Oh, I got to tell you, hockey is like, again, I can't say this enough. I have never been more up and down watching anything more than I have watching hockey.
Look, not to steal the Levitard game, but Paul Lavalette, he looks like he's running like numbers outside of a butcher.
He does. He got the little facial scar. Like he had to collect one time, right?
Just the giant pinstripe suits. I'm like, this guy breaks thumbs. Like this guy,
like Goodfellas.
Yeah, like he breaks thumbs. It's like there's no doubt about it.
This guy owns a speakeasy for sure.